Hi everyone, I'm Matthew John and welcome to this week's Weekly Market Pulse, the final Weekly Market Pulse for 2018, and hasn't it been a very interesting year in real estate? The clearance rate on the weekend for the auctions was around 53%. Not too bad considering what we have seen in previous weeks, but we do expect that'll probably drop back down to around the 50%, maybe the high 40% when the uncollected results from the weekend do go through. Now, just wanted to take this opportunity to have a quick look at what we've seen in the past 12 months and what we can expect to see next year in 2019. Now, it's no surprise looking back at the stats that the market really did peak around September 2017. The majority of 2018 has been a little bit of a downturn for the market in Melbourne. We've seen the results go down, or the prices go down, I should say, by about 7.5% across the board in Melbourne. So it has been quite a steady drop, and especially the last few months, we've really noticed the market start to taper off a little bit and buyers starting to come out of the market a little bit earlier than we did see last year in 2017. We really saw some action and some heat in the auctions right up until basically the week before Christmas. But the weekend just gone and previous weeks has been a little bit down. So if we do look at what we can expect to see in 2019, now it's all crystal ball gazing, but we are expecting the market to come back pretty hot in January and things to start quite early, which is a little bit unexpected for the real estate industry. So probably by the second and third week of January, the market will really be firing. We do expect to see a fair few properties hit the market. Now, that'll be the case for January, February, and probably March. April, we do get into Easter and the Anzac Day weekend, and then May, we obviously have the federal election. So it's going to be a little bit of disturbance in the market around that period of time. So we're expecting the first quarter up to around March to be pretty busy and a bit of activity, and then the market's really going to quieten down from then on. And after that May period, we head into winter, the middle of the year, which is traditionally a little bit quieter. So we're expecting around halfway through the year and probably the second half of the year to be a little bit flat. We've got to see obviously the outcome for the Royal Commission results, which do come in February, and will the banks loosen off a little bit in the second half of the year? Will they relax a little bit because their lending's been quite tight in the last 6 to 12 months? We'll have to wait and see and what that potentially may do to the industry next year. But we're going to be taking a very close look again in 2019. We'll take a very short break over the Christmas and New Year period, and we'll be back in early January. But from all of us here at Biggin and Scotty in the West, we wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We look forward to seeing you in 2019.